Hi, I'm Jacqueline Stewart, here in the beautiful Ida Noyes Hall at the University of Chicago. Thanks for joining me for this week's edition of Silent Sunday Nights. Our pick tonight comes from a filmmaker who's been called the father of the documentary, Robert Flaherty. And the movie, which was Flaherty's first, has been described as the foundation of the form itself. From 1922, it's Nanook of the North. Flaherty's road to filmmaking was an interesting one. He was born in Michigan, but had a nomadic background. He spent much of his childhood with his father on various gold prospecting camps in Northwest Canada. It was during those periods that he first encountered the culture of the indigenous Inuit people. He later traveled on various expeditions to the Hudson Bay and spent time among the Inuit communities there. Flaherty began documenting his travels with a camera in 1913 while on an expedition for entrepreneur Sir William Mackenzie. He shot thousands of feet of footage and showed it to several American production companies to gauge their interest. But they didn't see it as commercially viable. Then in 1920, Flaherty finally secured backing from a French fur merchant. He then set out for a year-long project in the Hudson Bay. His goal? To capture the life, the culture, and the struggle for survival of an Inuit hunter and his family. Flaherty brought 2 cameras, a generator, film processing equipment, and a projector. He reviewed what he shot along the way. While doing so, he decided he didn't simply want to make a travelogue. He wanted to tell a good story and something audiences would want to see. So he didn't just record his subjects. Flaherty also showcased his artistry as a filmmaker and added entertainment value while attempting to remain true to his Inuit subjects. The result is a groundbreaking film, one that became a huge critical success. Robert Flaherty made numerous influential films over the years, all of which reflected his lifelong passion for exploration. But this is where it all began. Produced, written, directed, photographed, and edited by Robert Flaherty. From 1922, Nanook of the North. Nanook of the North was a landmark movie that pioneered a new form of movie making. It was a real story of real people, and it was deemed a great success. But filmmaker Robert Flaherty was not without his critics. Some people complained that he manipulated his surroundings and sometimes his subjects. To the latter point, Flaherty admitted that he cast Nanook based on his hunting prowess, and Nanook's wives and children in the story were not actually from his own family. Still, he depicts the harsh realities of hunting and the constant struggle the Inuit faced against the elements. The resilience of the Inuit people powerfully shines through. Hollywood certainly took notice of Flaherty's accomplishment. This film was not financed in the US, but Flaherty's next project was. Jesse Lasky and Adolph Zukor served as executive producers, and it was released by Paramount. That 1926 film was called Moana, and it's the film we have next coming up. As an added treat, it's actually a very special sound version, so stay with us.
Next on TCM, Moana, then Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down, and later, Barrios Altos. TCM Imports goes uptown tonight.